Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to teasers for the upcoming week of October 14th to 18th on Days of Our Lives, Steve Johnson is going to implement a plan to show that Abigail DiMera is a hoax. Time is of the matter, as her wedding to Chad DiMera is quickly approaching. Even though JJ Devereaux will be officiating the wedding when he returns to Salem, he might not fully trust his sister. JJ and Holly Jonas would later express their sympathy for Abigail, but he may also hear about her problems with Brady Black and Eric Brady. Regarding Chad and Abigail's marriage, it appears that they will be able to exchange vows and finish the ceremony. The wedding reception will have unexpected turns and a tumultuous conclusion. Will Steve's attempts to expose Abby as a fraud be the cause of that? Is this related to Mark Green's directives to remove Chad from the map instead? According to previews for other days, Brady and Eric will work together to uncover the truth about what really happened the night of Sarah Karaike's tragedy. Eric Cook's theory regarding Fiona Cook could cause Brady to have some flashbacks, reminding him that Fiona was on the driving seat. Regarding Fiona, Xander intends to initiate a significant altercation regarding her behavior with regard to Sarah. It appears that Xander will start accusing Fiona of killing his wife after receiving reports from Eric or Brady. Following that, according to spoilers for Days, Sarah and Xander will try to persuade E.J. DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, that he must let Brady go. By then, Xander and Sarah ought to have come to the conclusion that Brady is truly innocent, thus this will include more than just the serum. Fans of DOL can then anticipate Ava Vitale spending some time getting to know Sophia Choi at the bistro. Sophia's progress with Tate Black appears to be stalling, and it appears that Ava will give her some motivation. Meanwhile, spoilers for Days indicate that Johnny DiMera will eventually collect himself and get ready to confront Chanel DiMera about the alleged adultery he saw. When Johnny saw Alex Kyriakis and Stephanie Johnson at the hospital having a very real romantic moment, he thought Chanel was with her body and soul mate. You can know that Chanel will refute any sensational events that occurred once Johnny approaches her. Chanel might ultimately decide she has had enough of Johnny's insane jealousy if he accuses her of lying and exacerbates the situation. Chanel may contend that she shouldn't have to present proof, even though she may demonstrate that Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, was treating her at the time. Chanel might be afraid that this could spell bad news for their marriage because Johnny doesn't trust her. Stephanie and Alex would soon come to the realization that giving in to such intense passion was a tremendous mistake. It's possible that Alex and Stephanie feel they moved too quickly and that it was a mistake to put their friendship in danger. Stephanie and Alex might eventually learn about the miscommunication that caused tension in Johnny's relationship, which would give them even more cause for remorse. Stay tuned for more predictions on all the chaos that's in store for Days of Our Lives, as spoilers suggest that the week of October 14th to 18th will bring some shocking events in Salem. According to the Monday, October 7th spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Gabby Hernandez DiMera will conceal her sadness as Stefan DiMera is now pursuing a divorce. Although Gabby secretly wants to make amends with Stefan, Days rumors indicate she'll put on a brave front and give the impression that they are on the same page. Abigail DiMera will postpone Chad DiMera's, Billy Flynn, plan to inform Thomas and Charlotte DiMera about their mother's resurrection. Since the mother of Charlotte and Thomas isn't actually returning, Abigail won't be eager to startle them and break their innocent hearts. Rather, Abigail will insist that Chad take her to Paris as soon as possible and hint that some memories might surface there. Abigail might say that after they get home, they can tell the kids about her survival. Maybe Abigail will say she hopes for a complete recall and that they can improve Thomas and Charlotte's experience if they wait, if only until after the trip. But according to Days spoilers, Leo Stark appears to be setting Charlotte and Thomas up with a major clue regarding Abigail's return. Fans of DOL should soon anticipate some perplexing developments for the kids. Leo would ramble on excessively during Thomas and Charlotte's day out with Julie Williams, possibly confusing them with his mention of Abby's return to Salem. According to teasers for other days, Dan Feuerriegel's character E.J. DiMera will stop at nothing to maintain his position as Salem's district attorney. E.J. will reassure Paulina Price that there is no longer any risk of a scandal, despite her attempts to cut him loose due to Stefan's threats. That was resolved by E.J. having Stefan sign an affidavit claiming he had made up his charges. After some effort, it appears like EJ will persuade Paulina to allow him to continue as DA for the time being. Stay tuned for our forecasts on all the chaos. Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that could alter in the future owing to some nasty situations and EJ's usual conduct. DiMera appears to be making her way out of the show, according to spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Brandon Barash appears to have completed up production earlier this year and will soon be leaving the show, according to trustworthy Days insider information. Gabby Hernandez DiMera moved out of the DiMera mansion recently, and Stefan had to say a difficult goodbye to her. It appears that the show is wrapping up this chapter for Gabby and Stefan before Stefan leaves because they have decided to get a divorce. The situation has put Stefan DiMera in a tight spot. At DOL, Barash has established himself as a popular and accomplished actor, but at this point, his character feels trapped. Seeing as how Stefan seems to be the newest casualty of cast reductions, there's really not much left for him to perform on screen. After certain information emerged after a fan event, rumors about Brandon Barash's dismissal began. Now that reliable sources have spoken out, they are certain that Barash is leaving. It has been reported that Vivian Alamain will play a role in Stefan DiMera's impending exit story. Since Vivian's mother has a way of getting her son into problems, Stefan might have to leave town as a result of her antics. If this is the case, then it appears that Days has let Brandon Barash go, thus Stefan's farewell party needs to get started. Stefan DiMera, Days of Our Lives, allowed to always return. Naturally, it's always possible that Stefan will return in the future. It's always exciting to see what the future holds for Stefan because days are usually filled with news of arrivals and departures. As of right now, it's best to anticipate that the show will shift its focus to other characters and prepare for Stefan's exit plan. Even if EJ DiMera won't mind at all, the DiMera family will just need to adjust to life without Stefan. However, the news of Stefan's impending departure will dismay a lot of DOL watchers. We will share more information when it becomes available regarding Stefan DiMera's leaving arc. Stay tuned for further speculations on how Stefan will leave Salem. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that he still has a few surprises in store for us. For all the hot Days of Our Lives spoilers, forecasts, news, and updates you're searching for, make sure to return frequently. Will Steve's attempts to expose Abby as a fraud be the cause of that? Is this related to Mark Green's directives to remove Chad from the map instead? According to previews for other days, Brady and Eric will work together to uncover the truth about what really happened the night of Sarah Karaiki's tragedy. Eric Cook's theory regarding Fiona Cook could cause Brady to have some flashbacks, reminding him that Fiona was on the driving seat. Although Gabby secretly wants to make amends with Stefan, Days rumors indicate she'll put on a brave front and give the impression that they are on the same page. Abigail DiMera will postpone Chad DiMera's, Billy Flynn, plan to inform Thomas and Charlotte DiMera about their mother's resurrection. Since the mother of Charlotte and Thomas isn't actually returning, Abigail won't be eager to startle them and break their innocent hearts.